Liza! Hey! Liza, are you freezing? Liza? Hey. You all right? What's going on?
Yeah, Adam Chandler, I want to speak to my wife. She's not there yet? No, I don't want her voicemail. To have her call me. Adam? Stuart? I picked Colby up and brought her home. You did? Why? Well, they called from preschool and asked me to come and get her. Liza always gets her, but she didn't show up. Oh, well, maybe she'll explain it when she gets home. Have you seen this? Oh, that's terrible. I never would have believed that Vanessa Cortland was a druggist. Drug dealer, Stuart. And what's not to believe? Well, she's not like those bad guys on television. She dresses up and she smells really nice. Camouflage, Stuart. Vanessa Cortland is as dirty as they come. Her people were pushing drugs all over Pine Valley. Proteus is the reason that J.R. got involved with drugs in the first place. I can't believe Palmer Cortland was so stupid he didn't even know what he was married to. I kind of feel sorry for him. His sympathy is wasted. The negative press will send shockwaves through Cortland Electronics. Their market share will plummet. As a matter of fact, this would be a wonderful time to stage a raid.
That's not right. You don't hit somebody when they're down.
Of course you do, Stuart. It's called the stock market.
Who's you calling?
Hello, this is Adam Chandler again. Give me extension 6311, please. I've got the old geezer right where I want him. Who's this? Now I'm going to talk to Doug Mitchell, Chief Financial Officer. He's not. Liza did what?
Here, drink this.
What is it?
It's water. Unless you want something stronger.
No, I'm not thirsty.
Hey, you okay?
Sure, why?
Well, because you kind of freaked me out a minute ago.
I did?
Yeah, you did. I came out of my bathroom and you're sitting in my room like you're in some sort of like altered state.
Actually, I don't really even remember driving here, but I think the stress from home or work. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah. You know, I can relate. All the stuff that's going on in my life right now, I kind of zone out, too.
WRCW covered the shooting. I heard you were involved.
Yeah, I was.
That you almost got shot.
Chris Stamp took the bullet for me.
You owe him your life.
In more ways than that.
Do you feel responsible or something?
No, not really. Actually, most of the time I just wish the whole damn thing would go away.
The shooting?
Shooting. And everything that led up to it. Everything is connected. Did you ever notice that? That you can't always see the big picture right away. It's like a puzzle. And you don't know what it is until the last piece fits into place.
I guess I just don't know what you're talking about.
Chris Stamp getting shot out there, that was the last piece of the puzzle. That day I found out he was my father.
Oh my God, are you sure?
sure as I am about anything.
I thought your father was dead.
Well, that's a whole other story. And I don't really want to get into it right now. Hey, are you okay? What did you want to talk about? What did you come here for?
Here you go. 100 even. Count it if you want it.
What are you doing here? And what the hell are you trying to buy? Knew it. I knew I couldn't trust you. You're using drugs again.
No, I'm not.
Wait till your father hears about this. That you're using drugs again.
Liza, this is not what it looks
What
like.
about you? Were you selling drugs when you crazy?
Wait a minute. The money is not for a drug deal, okay?
Then what's it for?
It's payback. I lent him some money. He's paying me back.
So Adam freezes your allowance, and you come to him to get money from him to support your habit?
I don't have a habit.
Then let's go down to the police station and have Derek do a drug
Okay, why don't we? We'll go together, okay?
Listen, you got to trust me on this, okay? The money was not for a drug deal. Give the kid a break.
Yeah, like that'll ever happen. You know, I can't even blink without her coming
You know what?
down on
You
me.
have given me no reason to trust you.
I'm clean, okay? I have been for months. You can ask my probation
You guys
counselor.
really don't have to go to the mat on this. I can tell you, it wasn't for drugs.
You know what? Speaking of your probation officer, what's he going to think when you cut school?
It's teacher conferences. There's no school today, okay?
School. Oh, my God. Colby. Colby.
She's whacked.
Hey, just calm down, Adam. Liza can explain what happened. Explain? Doug Mitchell has been the financial officer for Chandler Enterprises for the past 25 years. And Liza up and just fires him just like that for no reason. And she didn't tell me. Well, Chandler Enterprises isn't your company anymore. Liza always keeps me apprised of anything that really matters. At least she always has. I don't know what she's thinking of.
Hi.
Hi.
Stuart, thank you for getting Colby.
Oh, sure. She's at our house. Marion's reading to her. Liza, we need to have a talk.
Yes, we do. That J.R.
J.R.
You will never believe where I found him this afternoon. Down on Front Street, flashing a wad of cash.
You couldn't wait to get home to tell him, could you? Whatever she said, it's a lie.
Lying is what you do, J.R.
You're a reporter. At least get your damn story straight.
Just a minute. Please, just tell me what happened. One at a time.
I went to the
wad of cash.
hotel and she
One
was...
at a time, please. One at a time. J.R.?
I went to the Pinecone Hotel to pay back Ryan Lavery some money that I owed him. And Liza was there.
What were you doing in Ryan Lavery's motel room? All right. J.R. and Stuart are gone. Now I'd like an answer. What were you doing sneaking off with Ryan Lavery?
I wasn't sneaking.
Well, why were you there instead of at work? And what was so important that you forgot to pick up our daughter from school?
Ryan and I just had a few last-minute preparations for Jillian's playground.
Playground is finished. The dedication was weeks ago. What do you have left to meet about?
What is this, the Gestapo? How many more questions do you have?
I'm merely trying to get an explanation.
Well, you know what? I don't owe you an explanation.
I just saw Liza. She looked mad. She is mad. Did you ask her why she fired that money guy? No. No, I'm not going to, and neither are you. Why? Because I would risk losing my company and my marriage. Huh? What took you so long? This. A speeding ticket. Why can't you be more careful? You're in a foul mood. Liza's got something going.
Something like what?
She fired my CFO. Candid, just like that.
Doug Mitchell?
Yes, Doug Mitchell. The chief financial officer at Chandler Enterprises for 25 years, and she just fired him with no warning.
Have you spoken to her?
I'm speaking to you. She's seeing Ryan Lavery again, too.
What? Oh, man. Is she circling around a divorce again?
Could be. Firing Doug Mitchell would fit into that scenario.
If she's playing hide and seek with your ass,
You'd have to get rid of Doug Mitchell first, yeah.
Makes sense, yeah.
So get me in there. Get me back inside Chandler Enterprises before Liza wipes me out.
Let me see that little one. Have a seat. Look at it. This little tiny one here, you see that? I think that's fool's gold. You know why they call it that? Because it's not real, but it fools people.
I'm gonna give it to Daddy.
Well, Daddy's not easy to fool.
Adam, I want to caution you about overreacting.
She has kicked Doug Mitchell out of my inner circle with a platinum parachute. And by damn, I'm going to end the destruction right there.
All right, then. Let's freeze all the assets, uncover the damage, and start dividing the property.
And force Liza into a divorce.
Adam, I'm just offering you alternatives.
Divorce isn't one of them. And if that's what Liza's after, I have to be ready.
I'm living in a police state.
We're busy right now. Barry and I...
Do you think you could make some time for me, Mr. Shire? Because my civil rights are being
We're gonna have to
violated.
take care of this later.
My room is destroyed, Dad.
If the maid moved a couple of your things...
Moved? No. There's no moving. It was decimated. There's stuff everywhere. It's completely trashed.
No one here would do that. How about one of your friends?
Yeah, one of my friends followed me home from school and destroyed my room? The blonde stormtrooper you married did it, okay? She's out of control.
Are you mad at Daddy?
No, darling. Now this is coal. And if you press it really, 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 really hard for like 1,000,000 years, you could make a diamond. Hey, guys. Oh, hi. What you doing?
I'm making a diamond.
You are? Wow, how neat is that? Yeah, we're collecting rocks. Did you see if there were any interesting and different rocks over by the sandbox? You want to go do that? Okay. I'll watch you from here. You want to join me? Oh, sure. I hadn't seen you around the gym lately.
Oh, yeah. That's because I'm working at BJ's, waiting tables.
How'd that happen?
Jake Martin convinced me to give up my job and sail off into the sunset with him.
What went wrong?
Well, we missed the boat, in a manner of speaking.
Oh, I see. So you are waitressing, and he's pulling in a physician's salary.
Yeah, well, you know, he's trying to make it up to me.
You're not going to let him get away with it, are you? Because we can get back at him. You give me the word, and I will get back at him myself.
Jake, he meant well, you know, he just kind of screwed it up.
You know, it's a classic male excuse.
Well, I know, but like I said, he's trying to make it up to me and all.
Really, how?
Well, he offered me this job at the hospital, and along with training to be a physical therapist.
Well, that sounds like a good deal. I mean, unless, of course, you prefer the smell of grease and stale deer.
Oh, no, I wouldn't say that.
But you turned him down, didn't you?
Well, he's trying too hard.
Yeah, that's Jake. Oh, you tripped over my foot. Let me x-ray your ankle, and I'll carry you on my back for 6 months.
Yeah, you know him pretty well.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he mentioned that we were involved at one point.
Yes, he did mention it, but he didn't really delve into this.
Well, you know, it wasn't romantic or anything.
Oh, well, not with us either, trust me.
So he's dating around.
Well, you know, even Superman had Lois Lane and, Lana something or other.
So Pine Valley's hero is a busy man.
Mm-hmm. Rescuing Greenlee Smythe.
Greenlee? I wouldn't say that she was his type.
Yeah, well, she sure does need a lot of saving.
Well, that's what you get into when you get involved with the heroic type.
It's got like a damsel in distress radar. The few romantic dinners we tried to have turned into a lonely meal for one.
So why don't you have dinner with us?
Us?
Yeah, me and Adam and Colby. We could swap Jake stories. You know, I have known him since he was an unbelievably geeky kid.
Are you sure tonight's good and all?
Sure. I mean, I think you should get to know this family that you so want to be a part of.
Expected everything to be slashed or torched.
It still sucks. She broke my CD player, Dad.
That could have been an accident.
No, it wasn't. She's after me like some cop hyped up trying to make her first bust or something.
You stop exaggerating.
No, I'm not exaggerating. She's been watching me everywhere I go, waiting to catch me snorting or smoking weed or doing something like that. And she's insane.
All right. Well, wait till Liza gets home. We'll talk to her about it.
Hey, guess who we ran into at the park?
Mia!
Yeah, and we invited her to stay for dinner.
What were you doing in my room?
Why? Is it off limits?
My personal stuff is. You know, you have no right to go through all my stuff.
I disagree. I think I have every right.
Then you did search JR's room.
Told you.
And I fully intend to do it again. So Colby thinks that we should dress for dinner. What do you think?
I kind of lost my appetite, Liza.
Well, that's too bad. Mia, would you like some tea?
No, thank you.
Oh, that's hot.
Speaking of nuts,
They are.
do you think we could get back to the subject at hand here?
Which is what, your rights in this house?
Yeah, something like that.
Fine. What is it you're not clear on?
What is it that I'm not clear on? What gives you the right to treat me like a criminal? That's what I want to know.
Well, this is my house. I have a daughter that's entrusted to my care, and you have a criminal record.
A criminal record? I messed up. I'm not one of America's most wanted.
You know, given your history, I would have to be a fool not to pay attention to what goes on in this house.
What goes on in your house? What did you expect to find in my CD player?
You know, I don't have to justify to you what I did.
Okay. Well, while we're into search and seizure, why don't we search the entire house, your room included?
Excuse me?
Well, you know, your history isn't spotless, Liza. You know, if I'm going to be living in your house, I want to feel safe. Maybe I should go and search your room, too.
Don't even think about it.
Do I have to remind you, too, that we have a guest?
Oh, you know, it really sounds like you guys have a lot to settle, so why don't we just do dinner another night?
I'm sorry, Mia.
No, it's fine. We'll take a rain check or something.
You know, maybe we do it on neutral ground like the Valley is.
Yeah, whatever. That sounds fine. It's great.
Yeah, well, next time we'll pretend to be civilized.
Oh, no, that's okay. It was all very interesting. Good night.
No, don't even tell me you're going to take his side.
Liza, you're being unreasonably harsh with my son.
I feel...
Liza? Are you all right? Liza? Are you all right?
Yeah, I just lost my train of thought for a moment.
Well, you looked totally blank.
Did I? Well, that won't happen again.
Liza, look, can't we agree that we are all due a certain amount of trust and consideration? Liza?
Yes.
Okay. Let's declare a truce while we're getting used to our living situation.
Sounds reasonable.
Excuse me. This, no, I'm gonna have to take this. I'll be back.
I think you got away with it. I know exactly what you did.
What? What did I do?
And I'm going to prove it.
I need some help.
This year!
What can I do for you?
The ER sent me up here because they said I could get my test results faster.
What test would that be for?
For drugs. Someone slipped something into my tea, and I need to know what it was. You know, I really hate to do this to you. Excuse me, I really hate to do this to you, but it was the only way that I was able to get results down in the ER. You see, my husband is Adam Chandler. He's a huge benefactor of this hospital.
I know who you are, and I'm doing everything I can to speed up the lab work. Perhaps I could be more of a help if you could tell me what you think you were drugged with.
I don't know. That's why I'm here, to find out.
Did things go well in there?
Better than I could have hoped for, Elizabeth. Thank you. What's going on with her?
She came in for some tests. She thinks someone may have drugged some tea she drank.
Really?
Yeah, she's been driving us all crazy.
Mrs. Chandler's results are back from the lab.
And?
She's clean for drugs.
Oh, no. That's okay. I'll take it. Liza.
I'm getting a test done, David. I don't want to start anything.
Yeah, I know. I have your test results. They came back clean. Your blood work came back negative for drug traces. Is there anything I can do for you?
Other than what you've done? I doubt it.
Liza, listen. I've been thinking about you lately, and I was hoping that maybe we can get together for lunch, say, early next week.
So you want to take me to lunch?
I think we could actually do a lot for each other.
I think you've lost your mind.
Why don't you give it a chance, Liza? We might be able to break tradition and actually help one another for a change.
I don't know what you're talking about. You know, I know this is probably not a possibility, but I would appreciate it if you wouldn't mention the tests that I had done today.
I would never breach a patient's confidentiality. Ever. So, about lunch. Can I call you?